is closed captioned and has been recommended for viewing by the American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association.
Sorry to wake you, Dinah. I know I'm not supposed to be back from the movie yet. And I wouldn't be, except that when Kim and I got to the theater, the movie was already half over. Kim was so mad. She said it was my fault for getting the showtime wrong. I said I couldn't have gotten it wrong. The theater must have changed the time. Anyway, we got into an argument, and our fun day at the movies turned into a crabby car ride home again. Well, I may have missed the movie, but there are other places I can go to have fun. Word meaning leap, bound, or jump.
Oh, that's easy. It's outrageous. No, I think it's hop. Outrageous has, let's see, 10 letters. Oh, I'm not talking about bunny crossword puzzles. I'm talking about the letters to the editor. Oh, look at this. Dear editor, I think the Queen's new tax on tennis balls is terrible. Dear editor, the Queen's new shopping cart license plate tax is unfair. Why? Dear editor, the Queen's new toaster tax is totally trivial.
Gee, Your Majesty, it sounds like you have a lot of unhappy subjects out there.
Not a lot, just one. The letters are all from someone named Anonymous. Your Majesty, Anonymous isn't a name. Anonymous means they're not saying what their name is. Or names are. Well, we'll see about that. I'm calling the editors of this newspaper to get the true story. The whole scoop, the real lowdown, and the straight skinny.
Wonderland Bee, how may we help you?
This is the Queen. I want the name of the anonymous chucklehead who's been writing all the letters to the editor.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we cannot reveal that information.
After all, if we told you who the anonymous person is, or persons are, then it wouldn't be anonymous anymore.
And that could be very confusing to our readers.
Oh, but how am I supposed to get crabby at someone if I don't even know who he is?
Gee, Your Majesty, maybe instead of worrying about who wrote the letters, you could figure out why they wrote them.
Yes, yes. After all, you have been making up a lot of new taxes lately. Perhaps you should reconsider.
Reconsider? You mean think again and maybe change my mind?
When pigs have wings, if I reconsider, I might have to admit I'm wrong. And that is not an option. Of course. What was I thinking? Oh, this is hopeless. I said it before, and I'll say it again. How rough!
Harumph! Hey, listen now, and listen good. Wonderland runs the way it should. And I don't want every big harumph to be complaining about every harumph. Oh, harumph! Anonymous letters written to the bee. Harumph! They have names. Let me see. The whole situation has been down in the dumps. To those letter writers, I say, harumph! Harumph! Their new taxes, that's the way
reconsider? Ridiculous. Change my mind? Preposterous. Admit I'm wrong? Get serious.
There's a first time for everything. In fact, why not start by admitting you were wrong about the new catnip tax?
You know, that sounds suspiciously like a complaint. You wouldn't be the anonymous letter writer I've been looking for, would you?
Me? I don't even own a typewriter.
Oh, well, you could have written the letters by hand.
But I don't have hands, I have paws.
Okay. You're off the hook for now, but I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Haha, not if I can help it.
Hold it. You know, your being invisible might come in handy for me. I don't suppose you could find out which of my subjects are the anonymous complainers.
But it's dishonest to spy on people.
So what's your point?
Look, if you want to find out who's complaining about your taxes, why don't you just ask around?
Oh, please. Nobody would dare complain to my face.
Unless they didn't recognize it.
You mean wear disguise? Go undercover dressed as somebody else?
Yeah.
It just might work. Wait, why are you suddenly being so helpful?
I'm not. I just think it would be funny to see you in a goofy costume.
He may think it's funny, but I'm the one who's going to have the last laugh.
Hi, Mr. Hatter, Mr. Hare, Dormouse.
Hi, Alice.
Aren't you having tea today?
Tea? You must think I'm made of money.
Actually, I thought hatters were made of snips and snails and puppy dog tails.
The point is, we can't afford to have tea because of the Queen's new tea tax.
Tea tax? You mean I have to pay money just to have a cup of tea?
That's right.
That's silly.
That's true.
However, tea is taxed at the rate of 1 woolbuck per cup.
Plus 25 cents each for adding cream, sugar, or honey.
That's not fair. You shouldn't have to pay to have tea with your crumpets.
No, there's a crumpet tax, too.
As well as a donut tax,
A muffin tax.
a biscuit,
Bagel.
and bun tax.
Even a cheese tax.
It's a very taxing situation.
It's a taxing situation. It's a taxing situation.
There's a tax on work.
There's a tax on play.
There's even a tax on certain things that you say.
She's taxing left. She's taxing right. She's even taxing day and night. There's a tax on carrots.
There's a tax on tea.
I believe there's a tax on you and me. She's taxing this. She's taxing that.
She's even taxed my handsome hat.
Something not quite right here.
It's getting out of hand. Before we all go broke here, we should take a stand.
Now it's a taxing situation. We pay and pay and pay. It's a taxing situation. There must be another way. It's a taxing situation called incarceration.
Gee, now I see why the paper's been full of anonymous letters.
Excuse me.